Edinburgh, Scotland. AP. Scotland earned its biggest win over Australia when it thrashed the 14-man Wallabies 53-24 at Murrayfield on Saturday. The entertaining 12-try rugby test turned just before half-time when Propsicope Kepu was sent off for a shoulder charge to the head of flanker Hamish Watson. Centre Tavita Karadrani had just scored his second try in 3 minutes for the Wallabies to lead 12-10 from 10-0 down. From the kickoff, Kepu needlessly dived over a ruck at Watson. The red card was an easy decision. Scotland's Ali Price dives in to score his side's second try against Australia during the Autumn International Rugby Union match at Murrayfield Stadium in Edinburgh, Scotland. Saturday, November 25, 2017. Andrew Milligan, PA via AP. Scotland immediately kicked for an attacking lineout, mauled it. In scrum half, Ali Price reached out to score for them to regain the lead and go into halftime 17-12 up. Straight after the interval, the Wallabies went through 20 phases for fullback Kurtley Beale to tie the score. But the defiance was brief. Scotland scored the next 4 tries, and went past its previous highest score against Australia, 34, in the controversial 1-point loss in the 2015 Rugby World Cup quarterfinals. The home side would finish with 8 tries, and Australia with 13 men after Beale was yellow-carded in the 78th for batting the ball over the in-goal sideline. To Scotland's credit, there was no emotional letdown after running New Zealand close last week. "We said during our camp in St Andrews," Scotland coach Gregor Townsend said, "that the challenge facing us over the next 12 months was a huge one, with us playing every team in the top 8 apart from South Africa. But if we played at our best, we could win all those games." Quote, Scotland beat Australia in Sydney in June but hadn't beaten the Wallabies at home since 2009, let alone twice in a year. The chance seemed to diminish when its best player, fullback Stuart Hogg, ruled himself out in the warm-up with a reported hip injury. Sean Maitland moved to fullback, and Byron McGuigan into left wing. McGuigan scored the first try. Australia fly half Bernard Foley passed to nobody. McGuigan towed on the ball. The bounce beat defender Reece Hodge, and McGuigan scored as Scotland went 10-0 up. The Wallabies weren't phased. They went through 21 phases, and Karadrani scooped up and scored off a Foley left foot grubber. Moments later, Scotland wing Tommy Seymour dropped a pass. Foley counterattacked and passed off the floor to Karadrani, who has 4 tries in 4 tests against the Scots. Then Kepu became the 5th Australian to be sent off in a test, and the first in 4 years. And the Wallabies were up against it to contain a Scottish side playing with confidence and belief. They scored the next 4 tries to Maitland from a dropped catch by Hodge, to lock Johnny Gray from Mulgenia missing an interception bid, to McGuigan again, and to centre Hugh Jones. After fly half Finn Russell fooled the Wallabies by pretending he was going to kick for an attacking lineout. Instead, Russell tapped to himself and threw a long pass to Jones, who slipped opposite Samu Kerevi to score. Lopeti Tamani broke the sequence with the try, a minute after replacing Australia lock Rob Simmons. But Scotland finished with tries to captain John Barclay, who bumped off Carmichael Hunt, Lucan Tui and Karadrani to score between the posts, and replacement hooker Stuart McInally from a line-out drive. They obliterated their previous biggest winning margin over Australia of 9 points in 1981. "There's definitely something special brewing here," said McGuigan, who made his debut off the bench last week against the All Blacks. Scotland's Finn Russell, left, gets away from the Australia defence during the Autumn International Rugby Union match at Murrayfield Stadium in Edinburgh, Scotland. Saturday, November 25, 2017. Andrew Milligan, PA via AP. Scotland's Byron McGuigan celebrates scoring his side's first try of the game against Australia during the Autumn International Rugby Union match at Murrayfield Stadium in Edinburgh, Scotland. Saturday, November 25, 2017. Andrew Milligan, PA via AP. Scotland's Byron McGuigan dives in to score his side's first try against Australia during the Autumn International Rugby Union match at Murrayfield Stadium in Edinburgh, Scotland. Saturday, November 25, 2017. Andrew Milligan, PA via AP.